Are you ready to put the old you behind you? I hope so, because reinventing yourself is such an amazing experience. How do I know? Because I've been through it so many times. I have experience. This is why I'm sharing this. I went through a really dark time in 2012 and I reinvented myself. I created a new character of who I wanted to become. So I changed my name to Shauna Strong, and that became my stage name, and it stuck in bodybuilding. So this is just a name that reminded me of all the power that I had inside of me, and I needed to remind myself that I am this empowered individual with all these amazing qualities that I can share with others. But I never felt that way about myself growing up through most of my life, because I let these stories of what other people told me or the things that I was observing and internalizing define who I was. And a lot of these things were really harmful to my inner being, to my emotional state of mind. My relationships weren't the best ones that I brought forth. And so I had so much to heal, that I really needed a fresh start. So that's what I did. I changed my name. I shot for a competition to do, and I really wanted to win my pro card. That would have revealed so much of what I was able to accomplish. So I just kept my mindset on this winning stage of receiving this award. But what I didn't know is, like, yes, this was the highlight of everything that I've ever done, because it was a childhood dream that I satisfied, but I still had a lot more to go, which brings me to today, where I'm feeling incredibly abundant and grateful for all these changes that I continuously made along my journey, even though it took a while for me to get to this point. It's all good. I had to leave my past regrets and feelings of guilt and feelings of hurt, all these things behind me, in order for me to move forward. Otherwise, I would have kept myself on the hamster wheel of all those old negative things that were holding me back and keeping me from this point where I'm at now. And so I wanted to share that with you. This is why you need to stop telling these old stories to yourself of who you think you are, or who other people have maybe defined for you, and you've just absorbed it and stored that in your brain, but it's not a part of who your inner being is. You have to find that on your own. And I can tell you that when you move forward and you stop telling these stories to other people, but also to yourself, you don't put them on replay. It's like there's no reason for you to hold yourself in this harmful state. It's not going to change anything. The only way you're going to change is to create a new story starting from today. So the first thing you're going to do is to remove these old patterns of thought that defined you in a negative way. So get rid of that, these ugly feelings that you have inside of you. Get rid of the guilt. Push forward onto a new character role of who you want to become. So you're going to build this character. This was my character back there. I always wanted to be a superhero. That's no secret. But I built this idea of who I wanted to be, and I held on to those people I wanted to emulate, take their characteristics, and then build my own characteristics. What are my strengths? What am I good at? I had to acknowledge these things that I liked about myself. So you have to do that too. Okay, so pick something out, even if it's just your toenail or your pupil in your eye. Pick something easy that you can settle on, that you believe to be true, that you can't put any negative resistance. Because if you say, oh, I like my arms, but there's still a little bit of flab here, you can't do that. So you have to choose something that is solid, that you like. Do that every day. Put it in a journal. Make a list of these qualities that you want to have in your personality, or what feelings that you want to feel on a daily basis. Record that. What experiences do you want to have in your life? Do you want to do more traveling? Do you want to hang out with more friends? You can input whatever you want. Just write down what experiences call to you and keep a record of it. And then also, I want you to put down the relationships that you want to build. Do you want to have a better relationship with your sister or your child, or even like a partner, your mom? It doesn't matter. Building on your relationships is a healthy way for you to heal. Put that in your little journal. And also pay attention, bring your awareness to how are you responding to things in your car. Are you flipping people off still if they cut you off? Are you being ornery to someone who is serving you in a restaurant? How are you responding to people when they ask you a question? Are you lashing out because you're in an angry state of mind? So when you're aware of what emotional state you're in, it's kind of a reflection of vibrationally what is going on inside of you. So you want to nip that in the bud and try to make that better, because when you become a better person, you treat other people better, they treat you better, and then this is when you have more opportunities coming at you, even when you're least expecting it, and gifts given to you. These things happen, and it's real. So this is all about taking that character you want to become and creating this vibe that's super high, resonating, powerful, that you're going to attract all these amazing things on your journey of becoming a new you. And the really easy thing you can do is change any habits and behaviors that you have right now. So it can be as simple as a routine that you have in the morning. If you get up in the morning, you have your coffee, you read the news, do something different. If you're missing out on your workouts during the day, add in some time to exercise in the morning first thing, so you get some endorphins going and your attention is in a direction of positivity because you're feeling productive. You have music on your ears. Don't be looking at what's going on in the world today, because first thing in the morning, you want to have a good cleanse, a good opportunity to start your day fresh and positive. So this is the first thing I would do in changing a habit or behavior, is doing something productive in the morning that raises your emotional state. Even making your bed, cleaning up a little bit, like something that makes you feel good about your environment. These are easy little things. You can also change your patterns, your eating styles, what time you're eating, the type of food that you're putting in your body, transforming that into something healthier, taking out these behaviors of eating late at night or eating something sugary in the morning or having a huge latte. There's so many ways that you can change up habits and behaviors, but it's just taking out one thing, replacing it with another, or just taking something out that doesn't need to be there and you don't need a replacement. When you take something out, then it changes the whole dynamics of everything. So all of a sudden, it's a different day because this didn't happen. And wow, I got through this day because I didn't need this drink or this cigarette or whatever it is that is your vice. It'll put you in a better mood. So this is all part of reinventing yourself. I really hope this helped you. If you need any further guidance or have any questions for me, don't be afraid to reach out to me. I'm available. I'm happy to help you out, answer your questions and whatnot. So be excited about change and reinventing yourself. You won't regret it. You are powerful.